Hello, hello, hello. Hey y'all, welcome to Curse Mutual Tarot. Sitting out here, that's West New York, New Jersey. George Washington Bridge way down there. People exercising. Sitting here on a bench, I pulled a couple cards for your spiritual, cosmic, street reading. And I pulled up the Raven, which is embrace mystery and ingenuity, and mountain of mastery, ascend towards self-realization and triumph, guided by the stored presence of the mastery mountain pathway. Peaks reached. Celebrate your achievements and savor the triumph of your ascent, for you've climbed high and earned your view. Well, who would he do? You got a raven, which in a lot of folklore is very magical. The color of the feathers, you can see into the future, you can see into the past, you can see into the present. Bird is very magical. It's also sometimes an occult figure, but let's just take the bird, let's just take the raven, as a very clever, smart creature that can fish, that can learn many different things. It's supposed to have the intelligence of a 7-year-old child when it's mature. And then we have the mountain of mastery, saying that you've reached a point in your conscious growth of understanding a lot about yourself, self-realization. Self-realization can be a lot of things. Spiritual self-realization means you reach a state where you're at one with God, but there's also variations of self-realizations emotionally, intellectually, physically, of where you stand and what you've accomplished. And what's indicated here is that you've accomplished a lot and that you've reached a peak and you're looking at the next goal or next plateau that you want to move towards to in your life. No doubt, as you look around at this point where you've cleared off your table, you're basically faced with yourself about where you want to go and what you want to do and what's available. There's the journey that's inside and there's the journey outside. At this point, one can continue on the physical journey and keep searching outwardly for themselves, or they can search inwardly for themselves. And that's basically where this is, because if you're still a bird searching and you're on top of a peak, the searching the outside has reached an equilibrium. And now the search starts to be internal. What was external becomes internal. Now it just becomes a balancing act of how much you put externally in order to complete the journey internally. The internal journey is by far the most complicated yet most uncomplicated, because we all have to complete that inner journey. And it is the easiest journey because once you complete the internal journey, you're finished. The external journey will go on forever and ever. We can dream forever, we can make things forever, we can paint pictures forever, we could have conversations forever. But the ultimate conversation with yourself in silence, once you reach that point of silence and that point of connection with the true self, when you manifest that true self, the scaffolding falls away and you become what you become. So this indicates the scaffolding is still there. Everything on the outside is complete, but the new scaffolding on the inside is very much working, and you're achieving that, and you're definitely on your way to let that scaffolding come down. With that, have a strawberry sunshine day. Om Shanti.